Okay. Once again, good afternoon, and welcome to the afternoon session of day one of WordCamp Asia 2025 here in beautiful Manila. And people, you can come in front a little bit. Okay. So now, next up, we have the WordPress Speed Build Challenge. How many of you have heard of this Speed Build Challenge? Okay. So a lot of people have heard of this. So what I was given to understand is it is a competition, and supposed to be a friendly competition where no punches are held back. It's quite friendly. So the Speed Build Challenge works like this. Famous website is shown to both the competitors, and they have 30 minutes to finish the website. They have to replicate the website in 30 minutes. Okay, so that's why it's called Speed Build Challenge. And the one who finishes the website first or the closest to the original given website is declared the winner. And all that is referee's decision. Referee is, of course, Jamie Marsland. Okay, he is popular for his Puttel Press channel, YouTube channel, and he is now the head of YouTube at WordPress. YouTube for WordPress, Jamie?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. He is the head of YouTube for WordPress. So Jamie has taught thousands of people how to build with website, and the WordPress YouTube channel now has a lot of followers, and it's become much more engaging and much more interesting after Jamie took over. So Jamie, you want to come up on the stage? And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the referee of today's fight, Jamie Marsland. Okay.
Thank you.
In the blue corner, we have Jessica Leshik, the world beater, the undefeated, the developer, Jessica Leshik. Woo!
Sorry.
And the challenger, the developer killer, Nick, AI powered Diego. Nick says, I didn't ask him if I should mention the AI part of it. Yeah. But I was told by people that Nick uses AI power to kill developers. He's the nightmare of the developers. So let's enjoy the friendly competition. Over to Jamie Marsland.
Thank you very much. Oh, we're on. Hi, everyone. Can you all hear me okay? Rules of the game. That's very loud. I'm going to show Nick and Jessica a website that they've never seen before. They're going to have 5 minutes thinking time, and then we're going to start a 30-second clock, and they're going to try and replicate the homepage of that website. Okay. At the end of the 30 minutes, we'll stop the clock. You guys are going to decide the winner today, so that's exciting. And then we're going to get Nick and Jessica to talk us through how they built the sites, what they did right, what they did wrong, and also maybe how they would have built it if it was building a site for a customer. Okay? So it's going to be fast, furious, fairly chaotic. Some things might go wrong.
They probably will.
They might go wrong. There may be some AI that's happening during this. Nick is obviously an AI guru. That's pretty much all he talks about these days. Can't stop him. Yeah. So we might see some AI. Jessica might lean into some AI, but we're not.
I'm the AI noob.
She's an AI noob. But that's the deal. Also, I'm going to give you a URL in a minute so you can play along, okay? So if anyone out there, and I've preloaded the sites, you've got a one-click link which will fire you up a WordPress website with all the images you're going to need to build the site. So if any of you want to play along, play along. If you finish the sites before these guys, come up and show us. And we'll give you special kudos, okay? Before we start, I've actually done one of these myself a few weeks ago in London, and it's incredibly nerve-wracking. So can we start by giving Nick and Jessica a massive round of applause for taking part? Finally, before we start, I just want to quick intro, if you guys can give a quick intro of who you are, what you do, and also what stack potentially you're going to be using for the speed build. Nick, should we start with you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Nick. I'm a developer relations advocate. I'm going to be using Studio for local development and just stock WordPress 2025 theme, and then potentially Cursor if I'm forced to use AI for something.
Okay, great. Jessica.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jessica. I am a developer at Great, and I have been the co-lead for the default 2024 theme in the past, and also a core contributor. And I will just use probably core, and I will decide on if I add anything to the stack, depending on what you throw on us.
Okay. Would everyone like to see the website? Would everyone like to see the website? Come on. Right. Interesting. Right, here we go. That's not the website. So if you want to play along, go to speed-builds.com. Speed-builds.com, okay? But this is the website coming up on the screen now, and you're going to have a very exciting moment. You're going to have 5 minutes thinking time where we're going to ask you how you might approach it. Here we go. Here's the site. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so I've deliberately chosen a website that's not very complex at first glance. This is it. It's, the URL is diablo-outdoor.com. And this is the front page. And if I scroll down, you can see it's pretty straightforward. These today aren't posts, so I would just set these up as static content. So don't worry about doing these as posts. But I think it's a really nice, interesting design. I really like the design because it's kind of quirky and it's opinionated. Okay, so pretty straightforward. That's it. But why it's interesting is two things. One is as you scroll, can you see the header goes? And when you hover over the header, some cool stuff happens.
Well, that's not possible.
This is not
in 30
fair.
minutes.
Come on, guys. And then it's also got this, you see my cursor as I come on.
Oh, come on.
I would just skip the entire animation,
Oh, yeah.
and I would be fine.
So it's really simple at first look. Obviously, that's not. Like this stuff, easy. But you're going to get extra points. And now it's up to you whether you think you want to just stick to simple or you want to go full on for the kind of Hail Mary and go for the...
No, I'm not going to stress myself out.
you
No
say.
way.
So you've got 5 minutes. Let's just talk through what you're thinking. Jessica, what are you thinking about this?
Well, interesting, but yeah, without animations, it's doable. But with animations, 30 minutes is not enough.
Okay, that's...
Do you have an URL for that?
Yeah, the URL is, it's that one there. Can you see that, guys?
What? Yeah.
Oh, no hyphen. Got you.
So you're going to see Nick's screen over on that screen over there. Jessica's screen is over on that screen. And obviously my screen is here with the countdown timer that you can see over on the left, which was built with AI yesterday. Very exciting. So Nick, what are you thinking?
I think I'm going to try and get the general outline of the site done before turning to AI. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with nothing to show. But I think that I have an idea if I had like a couple hours on how to build the carousel. It's pretty straightforward.
You don't think it might be fun to just try and do the top header hero with the nice menu?
How many points do I get for that?
You would win if you got that working.
Just the header?
Well, I am only speaking for myself.
Okay.
I think that's more challenging.
All right.
But you could end up with nothing. That's the risk.
Ooh, okay. Well, high risk, high reward, so we'll see.
Does everyone want to see Nick try that? Would that be fun?
Wait, what the carousel or this?
I don't really like that very
Okay,
much.
me neither. I like this.
That's
kind of
cool.
neat. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, let's go.
Jessica, do you need any more time? I think you're ready, right? You're inspecting stuff. You ready?
Yeah, I'm inspecting stuff just to see. So it is a WordPress website, which is interesting.
Yeah, this is, by the way, this website's on the WordPress.org showcase. So if you want to go and read up about it, it's a cool website.
Yeah, there's some JavaScript that makes this fancy arrows. You can see that how it moves, but nah, nope.
Right, is everyone ready? Yep. Everyone ready? Nick ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Jessica ready?
No.
By the way, I should also announce this is probably Jessica's last ever appearance on a WordPress speed build, which is very sad, but this is probably it, Jessica, for you, right? Oh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of seeing my face.
No. No.
No?
No.
Who's tired of my face on the speed builds? Who likes to see me on speed builds? That was not so enthusiastic, to be honest.
Okay, 5, 4, you ready? 3, you ready? 2,
No.
1, start the clock. Oh, it's working. Woo! Good luck, everyone. The other thing I mentioned, if you've got any questions as they're building, feel free to shout them out. That's fun. And you guys, if you're doing stuff, if you could talk us through what you're up to, that means I don't have to do anything, which is fabulous.
Perfect.
Nick, do you want us to start talking, Nick?
Yeah, you've given us the images, so I'm just starting to think about, like, if I was going to architect this carousel out of blocks, how I would do that. And so I'm thinking, like, each slide has an image in text. So you can imagine, like, a cover block with the background image and then the text, and then a wrapper that would kind of handle the slideshow portion of it. So that's kind of how I would build it without building the entire thing from scratch and leverage existing blocks. So I think I'm going to take your challenge and try to focus on that.
Come on. Well done. Jessica, where are you at? You're straight into the site editor, I think, right?
Yeah, but it's not loading. Welcome to my life. It used to work before. I mean, I did not check, but... I think I know what it is. Where are we? Permalinks, save changes. Now look at that. If you have working permalinks, it does work.
Hooray.
Yeah, if anyone can take note of bugs, please do. Here we are. Okay.
Just a quick show of hands. Who here is using Cursor to build stuff yet? Just out of interest. Okay, cool. Who here is actually building right now? Is anyone in the crowd having a go at this? Is Rich going for it, yeah? Okay.
Is he doing the slideshow portion, or is he just doing the easy part?
Oh, hello. Okay, you've had 2.5 minutes. I'll just scroll down the page so you can all see what's coming up. So this is the hero. And then we scroll down. So pretty interesting design. I really like it. And
All right, now we're just going to go to Cursor and try to build this whole thing. So
here we go, big moment. Nick is very polite when he uses Cursor. He treats it like a friend.
Yeah, I use please, thank you.
Very
So normally, like, what I would do is if I was doing this without a timer is I would have like a cursor rules file that would kind of provide some parameters to the AI. As part of the rules, we don't have anything set up, so I don't have that, but we're gonna go for it.
So can you just talk us through?
Yeah, so right now so a block needs to be in a plugin. So I'm asking it to scaffold me a block plugin, and then we'll get into the actual functionality in a second.
Okay, and what's the difference between, I can't really see, but you've got chat.
Yep, so there's chat and Composer. Composer will actually write code to files, where chat will just kind of give you a feedback like ChatGPT.
Okay, update on Jessica. She is.
Do we have that image in the pictures you gave us? I don't think so.
Did I not upload the right image for you, Jessica?
No, because
That
it's
looks
just
good.
the one with the penguins, but it's not the one, it's this one. With the table and the
Yeah.
polar bear that wants just to snack on the human, probably. Because that's what polar bears do. I just throw it in.
So for what I'm doing, you can see I already have my plugin scaffolded. It did that for me. So you could ask it to just build you a carousel block from scratch, and it would do something. I wouldn't know what it was going to do, but it would do something. I'm going to try to make it build me a carousel out of cover blocks, because I don't want it to reinvent the wheel. I still want to use all the cover block functionality. I just want like a wrapper that adds the slideshow stuff. And there's going to be 8 million spelling errors in these prompts, but that should not matter.
So you're building a block out at the moment, a slider block.
Yeah. So one of the things I like to do when building with Cursor is have a very detailed instructions file that allows you to kind of like one-shot the build. Here we're obviously not doing that. So we might go down some interesting paths with this.
Right, switch to Jessica. You have got hero sorted. So you're putting the nav
Oops.
inside a cover block. Is that what your approach is?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. If it makes sense, I guess the positioning will be a bit tricky because like the header is sliding along, but the news 2024, also the headline is like centered in the middle. So I am not sure about that. If I can arrange like this as is, we will see.
So I think I've seen you do this before, where you've put the header above, I think, and used negative margin. Or maybe I got that wrong. Did you do that at one speed build?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay. Oh. Okay. 23 minutes, 25 seconds left.
All right, so one of the things I did is I asked it to ask me any questions that it has after I provided the prompt, and you can see that there's a number of questions here that it's given me. Do I want to control the slide transition speed? Do I want an autoplay toggle? All these things. So I'm going to provide it some answers, and that will kind of build something hopefully close to what we're looking for.
So at what point, Nick, do we see something from you?
I'm coming, I'm going.
No pressure.
All right, so in theory, this should give us something to work with. All right, so interestingly enough, it's using, you can see this here, it's using SPLIDE, which is actually a slideshow or carousel JavaScript library. So it identified that that's what it wants to use to handle all the slideshow stuff. And then it's gotten to work building out the entire thing. So we're going to let this run, and then we're going to build the plugin and just see what it looks like in the editor.
Right, back to Jessica. How are you getting on? Where are you at, Jessica? Talk us through it.
Just looking at the navigation. Ooh, that is painful, but here we are. Links, links. Crazy things, crazy things. I think I would just skip that one for now. I would just give it a red text color so it pops out a bit more. I think I will continue with the stuff that's down here, because that is, you have like navigations and links, and this is an SVG and another set of links. So these are stacked on each other and are different. So yeah, that would take too much time to recreate, to be honest, if you're looking at the time constraint that we have. So skipping it.
See, ideally what we could do is we can combine Jessica's and mine, and then we'll have a full site.
Okay, I missed what you did there, Nick. What were we
So when you do a plugin that requires a build script, it needs to install a bunch of stuff. So while it was installing, I was kind of setting up my cover blocks, because ideally this custom plugin we're doing is just a composition of cover blocks. So that's why I'm over here making my cover blocks. All right, now what we should do is we should be able to run. All right, so I'm using WP scripts, so I'm going to use npm run start, and it will build the plugin for us.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out that these are actually different posts again. So
Yeah,
what you would use here is probably a query block. I know a plugin with which I could do that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think for today, don't just assume they're not posts. Just assume they're static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those watching my screen, I have my plugin here, my block plugin, quite original.
No, I missed that again. Sorry, Nick.
So what we did.
How did the plugin appear there?
So we built the plugin, and this plugin was being scaffolded inside a folder inside of my local site. So that's why we see it here. Now it's activated. We activate it, and there's no blaring warnings like PHP errors. So first step passed, and now we're going to go to our home page and see if we can actually insert this.
Okay, cool. You've had 11 minutes, team.
I will admit to you all, I do not have a whole lot of faith in this.
Come on.
But let's see. Oh, look at this. We have a carousel block. That's fun. It gave us a little icon. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so it inserted the block, and when it did, it added a couple cover blocks for us. That's exciting.
This is exciting.
All right, so I didn't save this page, so that's why I'm just going to copy these over. All right, so now we'll replace these. Okay, look at this. Okay.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Well, I'm impressed.
That's interesting. All right, let's do wide. All right. That's something.
That's 10 minutes for a carousel block.
All right, let's see what it looks. Oh, we got a bunch of errors here. Ooh, this isn't so good. So one of the things about cursor is basically what you do is you just copy the error and just paste it in and be like, why the heck is there an error? Please fix it.
So there was the new thing released recently, which was Agent. Are you using that here? No?
I'm not. I find that just the cursor in Composer in normal mode works pretty well. That is if our internet is holding.
This is panning out exactly as I thought it might. Jessica is making great progress. Don't worry. But obviously, you're playing the you're playing the Joker. High risk.
Yes.
Well, how are we time? 17 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Let me just show you the site again. Scroll down. You see how the header hides on scroll, which is nice. And then we've got these little sections down here, just little columns. These are generally posts on the real site, but we're not doing that today. But you can also see as I scroll back up how the header appears with a white background. So it has some complexity. And then the other thing is this cursor to move left and right on the slider. Anywhere. Are you attempting that, Nick, today?
Which one? Ideally, yes, but I think I might be running into some connectivity issues. Let's see here.
Approaching, I don't want to say this, but approaching halfway.
Okay.
That helps. Jessica, could you, I don't know if it's the right time, but could you zoom out so we can see kind of the full where you're at? Kind of zoom out view just so folks can see.
Well, there's not much to see, to be honest.
That's a no. OK, we'll give you a few more minutes. Any questions from the floor? Has anyone got any questions about what's going on? No? Just that, oh, yeah, we've got a question. No, that's not a question. Any questions? How's Rich getting on down there? OK.
Probably better than us without any stress.
Just show of hands again. Who's using block themes out there at the moment? Just so you can see that. Block themes when you're building sites. Block themes as opposed to classic. OK, cool.
All right, our connectivity's back, so now we're working again.
OK, where are you at, Nick? What's going down?
Let's see if, OK, now we're getting some more errors.
Nice. Can we get a photo of that, Ryan? Oh, it's gone.
My beautiful, oh, it's on there. My beautiful slideshow plugin here.
Question, yeah.
This is a silly question, but if I was to look on line 43 of the block.php file, what would I find?
That's a great question.
Block? Wait, block?
My block.php, if I were to look at that file on line 43 where the error is occurring.
You're going to debug it for him.
Oh, I see. Well, we don't want to look at it, Ryan. We want the AI to do it for us. Is it not installing the dependency? Is that what it is?
Oh, hold on. 14 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Jessica's got a lot done, which is fine. Remember, you're going to decide the winner today. I'm abdicating responsibility of choosing the winner on this one. We are going to have a winner today. None of these draws anymore in speed builds.
Thank you, Ryan. That was helpful.
Genuinely?
Yeah. So the carousel JavaScript file is not actually being included in the build folder. So this is fun. It's now modifying the Webpack config file to make this work. All right, let's see here.
OK, 13 minutes to go.
All right, let's see here.
Oh,
okay.
Got some sound. We've got some feedback coming down here on the speaker.
There's some feedback. Feedback.
On that speaker there. Yeah, it suddenly started buzzing. Can you hear it? Hey?
They're fixing that.
Oh, OK. Just another question for you all. Just a sentiment question. Who here, show of hands, thinks AI is going to be beneficial to you building websites in the next few years? Just sentiment.
Well, based on my success here, I don't think it's working very well.
That's quite interesting. That's about 50%.
Oh.
So this is a common situation when you're working with AI, is that if you don't pre-provide guidelines and instructions and you just kind of dive in, you can end up in these situations where you're just fixing error after error. So again, normally I would try to provide some clear instructions on all the different pieces. So I'm just providing excuses of why this is not working right now.
Jessica, are you at the point where you want to show us anything yet?
Yeah, so I'm almost done with the first section after the, so this one. I just need to finish up the borders here and the columns.
Okay.
And then just rearrange it so it's like in line, because like the other two are already done, and just that one needs to be finished.
Great. Okay. How are stress levels, Nick?
It's very high. I'm very... Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Just the colossal failure of AI. It's interesting because yesterday I was talking to a gentleman who was trying to build something very similar using a block variation with also this JavaScript library. So it's fortuitous that you chose this example, Jimmy.
Approaching 10 minutes to go.
The front end is not working. That is my prompt for the AI here.
You had the carousel working earlier. Is that not working anymore, or is that broken?
It's working in the editor, but nothing is working on the front end. So there's some sort of disconnect. I believe is the library here, but
What was that?
where?
Right at the end, it said to run npm run build. There you go.
Well, we're building this whole time, so I mean, you never know.
Nick, take a screenshot of the front end and just drop it straight into Composer, and it'll be able to look at the image and assess it.
What was that? Sorry, said.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
There we go. I just had to tell it didn't work, and then it fixed itself. Okay, we're back on track, Jamie. We're back on track.
Right, you've got 8 minutes 48, so it's
Perfect.
about
Okay.
prioritizing. What's your thinking in terms of what you're going to do with it?
I want to just get it a little bit closer to. Okay, we have full width.
Nice.
Now we need to control height. What does the height look like here? All right, so it looks like it's full.
Jessica, you're happy, I think, right? You're just trundling along. Everything's going fine?
Well, I just fucked up, but yeah, trying my best. That did not work. Wonderful.
How's Rich Table getting on down there?
He's probably done.
I think is he doing all right? Seven minutes 56 to go. Are you going to try that whizzy
Yep.
arrow thing?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. I'd love to see that. Hey,
Well,
Jessica.
I got this section done.
That's
So
cool.
this is the front end.
It's what?
This is the front end of this
That looks
second
great.
section.
I think that's great.
Very nice.
Oh, I need some padding.
Don't worry, you just focus on
Okay.
focus on your little slider, Nick.
I got something working. I'm so happy over here. I was very worried about ending this with just nothing to show. Okay.
Jessica, have you done those two images in the middle column there?
What?
Have you done those two images in the middle column? What have you done?
This is just a very simple row, and with
Got it.
two images and
Nice.
no margin padding.
Cool. Yep.
It's not 100% correct because the original image is like the second image. The blue
Yeah.
one is overlapping, so behind the other one. Not gonna bother with that. No time.
All right, Jamie, I've had so much failure already. Can I just show you something cool?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so the reason why I wanted to use the carousel block, the cover blocks, is because you automatically inherit all the functionality of the cover block. So I wanted to adjust the aspect ratio on this image, and all I needed to do is just go into the cover block and adjust that aspect, or the focal point, sorry. So again, don't reinvent the wheel if you don't have to. We're using basically core blocks with just a wrapper. So how much time do I have?
You got time. You got 6 minutes.
Okay, so we have a functioning full-page slideshow
Yeah.
or carousel. Now I'm going to attempt the little,
The little floating icons that move it.
yes, little floating icons.
Is there a chance that could break everything when you do this?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
But you can revoke.
Yeah, so we can revert back to.
Yeah. I don't know. If you get this working, I might be voting for you. I don't
Okay,
know.
thank you.
I think he needs to pull this off, really, to have any chance.
What are they called? Slider buttons? Slider.
Slider. What are they called?
Controls. Oh,
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If anyone wants to have a go at this after today as well, that URL will still work. So you can just go to speed-builds.com and it'll fire you up a one-click website with all the images preloaded, where you can try and replicate the site. So have a go. And tweet it out if you do have a go. But don't cheat. Give yourselves 30 minutes. Right, Nick, what's your prompt here?
It's a mess.
Okay.
I'm saying I want it to float around, follow the mouse. If the mouse is on the right of the carousel, it should move the carousel to the right.
4 minutes 40 to go.
I know.
Okay, Jessica, looking great.
No, I'm not so sure about that. Oh,
Well, you haven't seen what Nick's doing.
oh, shit! I worked on the wrong one.
Interesting. So you're literally going to paste in the icon. Is that what you're planning?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This is a big moment of.
This is the
A
make
lot
or
is
break
riding on
moment.
this next 20 seconds of your life.
To be clear, if I had to code this myself, it would take a really long time. So I have no idea what it's doing right now. And this is the beauty of AI. You just kind of let it go and see what happens. All right, so technically it's done.
Here it goes.
This is it right here.
That's not it. No. Brilliant.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, wait. I think it. No.
I like it.
Oh, wait. I know what's happening. I know what's happening.
By the way, if anyone's looking to get started with Cursor and WordPress, Nick has done an amazing video on the...
I promise I'm better at this than it looks like. I
Oh, you're
promise.
doing great. On the WordPress.org YouTube channel, getting started with... we did that, right? We did that one?
Yep.
Getting started with WordPress and Cursor. So it's a good primer for anyone that's looking to get started with Cursor and WordPress. Talks you through how to set stuff up and use rules, and so it's definitely worth a look.
So the problem I had is that I was telling it to move, progress the carousel whenever the mouse is on the right or left, instead of only when the mouse was clicked.
Okay,
So that's why it was bugging out.
2 minutes 48 to go. You want to be thinking about... Is this it?
It's working, but I don't see my icon.
It's great. Just need a floating icon. You've still got time.
Come on, come on.
Rich, are you attempting the floating icon? Didn't work?
Oh, come on, where's my icons?
What's it saying when you're saying it's not there?
Position fixed. Blur.
Right.
How much time?
1 minute 54. Nick will probably, if he doesn't do this, he'll probably straight after go off and
Yeah, we'll get something.
he'll do it and post it somewhere so you can see it's done if we do run out of time.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
That's brilliant. Is it working?
Yes,
that
but
working?
yes, but I have time.
That's so impressive. What are you saying? What
I
was
want the arrows to be red and no background.
Okay.
Because this is what they look like now. They're
But that's working. If you click now, that's working, is it?
Yeah, it works.
That's amazing. Oh! Well, I'm impressed. I think that's amazing. Right, what are we at? 54 seconds left to go. Nick, are you going to stick or twist at this point? Because
How much time?
54 seconds.
I'm going.
Okay. Jessica,
Yeah.
54 seconds.
Well, it is what it is.
I love your...
That's not an arrow with a tail. What is that?
Was that it?
No,
what happened?
I had a beautiful arrow and then revert.
We're going to be really strict on the time today as well. When it cuts
27,
off,
27. Okay,
25 seconds, so there's no revoking after the time's up.
Okay.
And that's pretty cool.
I might have to stop here.
I think that's great.
Okay.
Can you just show us?
Yeah.
And what happens if you keep going right? Does it?
I only did two.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm done with the second section now.
No, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the clock.
About halfway through, I was just in the bin. I was.
Pulled it out the bag.
Yeah.
Well done. Right, should we start with, I mean, yours isn't going to take too long to talk through, so...
Oh, I'm curious because I was just not focusing on what you're saying.
Let's start with Jessica's, who actually built the whole page, I think. So do you want to show us...
Almost.
And show us the page and talk us through how you built it. That'd be great.
Well, I did not really do the header because, as I said earlier, it's just too complicated on the original. So I decided to, okay, just throw on a cover block, put in the headline, and not even care about it anymore, except for making the color change to red. The second section was this. Let's scroll down here so you can see the images are not, and the contents probably do not align that much, but it is what it is. I've got the borders here. These are all buttons. Got the heading aligned and the images, and then the second section is basically almost pretty much the same. The texts do not match here, but like you get the overall feeling for it, and it's just columns, blocks, groups, and stuff.
Can we have a quick look at the back end as well, just while you're there, just so we can see?
Well,
okay.
Not very much different from the front end.
Yeah.
Very easy. I didn't get to the footer, but yeah.
And in terms of, were you happy? Are you happy with what happened?
Well, for 30 minutes, and yeah, I think that's pretty good.
And is there anything you're looking at that thinking I would have done that very differently in a real build, or was that?
What do you mean?
Well, is there anything that you think I would have maybe used a different block, maybe, or is that like everything there is kind of you're happy with in terms of the structure, how you built it?
No, I don't think. I mean, this is what actually. So I went for the easiest part, which is like these two content sections.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
To get something done. I don't think I would have done anything differently. I just used columns, as I said, group blocks. I did the borders here because we have now border controls at many things. The one thing I would have fine-tuned is probably removing one top border here, which I didn't do. But yeah, other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's a great effort. Well done, Jessica. Fantastic.
Now let's see the
Let's not talk about mine.
Show us a slider, Nick. I think it's really good.
So yeah, so what would I do differently? A lot. Luckily, in a half an hour, we have a functioning slideshow or carousel. So I am pretty pleased that we got here. I do think that let's look at the code for any developers in the room. You'll probably be cringing. We have this extra JavaScript file that's not actually included in the block folder. It's kind of a mess. So what I would normally do is have like an instructions document that says this is how I want my plugin kind of laid out. I probably have a lot more parameters to how the plugin should work before I even started trying to have it generate anything. I might even provide the SVG for the icons that I wanted, like the little arrows, so I wouldn't be just asking it to keep adding tails to arrows. So I think that I would do this a lot differently if I was not in this situation, but at the end of the day, we built the block in under a half an hour that does what we wanted it to, which I think is crazy. You definitely couldn't have done that a year ago. So
I think it's awesome. Well done. Brilliant. Can you just show us the editor backend so we can see how somebody would interact with it?
Halfway through this, when I was messing with trying to get the front end to work, it ended up rewriting the name of the block a bit. So this is what my backend looks like. Oh. It tells me my site does not support said plugin, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But let's just add
Let's ignore that.
Yeah, let's just. Yeah, the whole thing is broken. Let's not look at the back end.
It was selling it. I was trying to sell you.
I know.
Well, anyway, 30 minutes are just not enough for this.
I think it was pretty awesome what you did, so well done. Right.
But close.
Well done, both. Amazing. Final round of applause for them both. Hope you enjoyed it. Nothing to show from table. Disappointing. Finally, we need to have a winner. So this is over to you. So I'm going to announce somebody's name, and then I want you to cheer if you thought they did the best job. And then we don't have a prize today because I didn't manage to go out and buy one, but kudos is on offer. So if you thought that Jessica's was the best effort, scream your applause now. If you thought that Nick's
half-baked slideshow,
half-baked buggy slider was the best effort, Captain AI, shout and scream now.
Jessica wins again.
Okay, Jessica, congratulations. You won another speed build. Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon online. Cheers. Well done, guys. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.